probably you guys have never seen us doing a video on GFx. You want to know what GFx is? It's growth factors. Alright, so growth factor regenerative procedure. It's basically using babies' stem cells from their fats. Comes from the US. It's already been in the market for the past 5 years. Sandra Bullock uses it. So there is absolutely no pain, and this is a microdermal abrasion, microdermal needling. So the needle is just going to be on top of the skin. Do you feel any pain?
No.
Nothing. So painless.
So what is that solution that you're putting?
This
The needle is circulating, yeah.
Yeah. So this is introduced separately with a 1 cc syringe, and the needle is just going to push it into the skin at the surface level. So you don't need to go inject. Some of you, I've heard that, you know, like how many meals do you use, how many like PRP and all. This is an upgrade from PRP basically. So kalau PRP is something which came to hit KL during the times when Kim Kardashian was making it famous. So that was somewhere between 2015 and 16. So this is an upgrade because as you get older, the ability of your skin, the ability of your body to produce growth factors reduces, and that's the reason why you guys will start having wrinkles, lines and all those as you age, because your body has other things that it wants to concentrate on to repair your lungs, your heart, your muscles, whatever. So skin is the least of its priority. So we have to repair it using what babies do best, which is to produce a lot of stem cells and growth factors, because babies keep growing, so they produce ample amount of skin growth factor.
So are there any sort of risks in the sense that, well, a stem cell basically can be any cell, right?
Yes.
It can grow into anything.
Any cell, yes.
So how do I know my face is not going to turn into a foot?
So basically this is not taking the whole stem cell. If I use a stem cell, it will be like 20,000-30,000 ringgit probably. So this is just taking one derivative, which is the growth factor, or the factor which makes new skin to grow, together with vascular growth factor, EGF and VGF. VGF, so that the vessels, new vessels are needed so that new skin can grow and take place. So that, and of course EGF is epidermal growth factor, skin growth factor. So
I can definitely attest to the healing time, because I tried the PRP and then I tried the
GFx.
Yeah, PRP was longer in terms of healing time for sure.
That's also because in the PRP or in your own blood platelets, and when we centrifuge and you take your platelets, there are inflammatory markers as well, like your red blood cell and all those. So that itself will cause your skin to inflame. Whereas the EGF and VGF, there is no inflammatory markers. It's just purely growth factor only. So, yep, we've been doing dah hampir berapa tahun dah? 5 years already. We've been doing it in KL Sky Clinic. For 1 to 2 hours, that's it. There's almost no downtime with this procedure. It's something that you know, I think. But of course, for some people who are slightly fairer skin, they might have a bit of a redness which can last to up to 12 hours. But then, even then, if you wash your face with a bit of cold water and all, that can be reduced as well. So what I'm doing next is I'm going to put a bit of hyaluronic acid, something to bring in moisture to the skin. So this this procedure, right, it's not aesthetic, it's more towards regenerative. It's something that you guys have to differentiate. Aesthetics is basically going to use a lot of lasers, going to use a lot of fillers and all those. This procedure is basically just very regenerative. to generate new skin growth. Of course, the new skin growth is going to reduce your pigmentation, going to reduce your pigmentations. How many sessions do you have to do? That depends on how bad your problem is. That depends on how bad your problem is. So for most of the people, it's like every 3 to 4 months, and then probably gradually you can go down to like 6 months once, and then maybe even a year once. So alright, the procedure is basically around 10 to 15 minutes, that's it. So after this you can go back to your daily life.
As usual.
Yeah, and do not use any cosmetics for 3 days, no swimming for 5 days, only facial wash and aloe vera moisturizer for the next 3 days. That's it. So you can do it over a weekend, recover, and one day go to work as a new person.